now just 2 weeks away from eviction for the first phase of people using the state's hotel-motel program in Vermont.
Cities and towns across the state are preparing. NBC5's Stephen Biddix has been talking with local leaders, including today in Windham County. He joins us now from the newsroom with what they're saying. Stephen.
Yes, Brian and Alice, plans will be different from place to place, but Brattleboro town manager John Potter is concerned because he says area homeless shelters are already full, and plainly, there's just not room in Brattleboro for an even bigger homeless population.
Towns are not really well equipped to deal with this.
As time continues to run out for the thousands of Vermonters a part of the state's hotel-motel program, the town of Brattleboro, which holds 7 motels a part of that program, is trying to figure out how they are going to adjust to the influx of homeless people.
I think it's important for people to understand that we do not have room in Brattleboro. The shelters that we have in Brattleboro are already full.
Potter says there are more than 200 adults that will be evicted and roughly 50 children. And while they're working with as many people as they can on a transition plan, the reality is not everyone is going to find a new home in time.
We're currently trying to find a location or locations and an organization to staff an emergency shelter. We understand that there may be funding to help with staffing, but we can't yet find an organization to take on the emergency shelter.
The town of Brattleboro has also put together a crisis response team that meets weekly to assess the future of the town's public safety and what challenges community members could face.
The people that are affected by this are human beings, and they're our neighbors, and we want to make sure that they're treated with respect and with empathy and in a civilized way. And that's really our focus here, and we hope that we can figure out some solutions that don't also create problems for everybody else in the community.
Potter also says most people living in the hotels in Brattleboro are refugees and come from other parts of the state, and he's hopeful they may be able to return to whatever city or town they came from because the town just can't support or afford them. Now, Groundworks also told NBC5 in a statement they hope to add more overnight beds to their South Main Street shelter over the coming weeks as they do their best to help. Live in the newsroom, Stephen Biddix, NBC5 News.